Okie dokie guys, so let's take a look at what we have brewed up for right now. Let's go ahead and we gotta start with bronze first so we can use as much of the other EXP as possible. We'll start off with a bronze, go back, bronze square shield. And then we'll do an iron sword. Back to the bronze, stop, please don't create anything else. Thank you, that's not what I want to do. Boom. Make another bronze sword. Ooh, I definitely miscalculated. Yeah, I definitely don't get to make a... I'm over here thinking that I can make a bronze scimitar. I miscalculated again, guys. I gotta apologize. I'm a little bit shit. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, never mind. This was a complete miscalculation. No, I did not nearly have as much as I thought I did. Yeah, that's pretty sad. Never mind. Okay, sorry I recorded at all. My bad. Okay, happy people. This is gonna be the first one of these maze randoms that I get in free to play. So I have been hitting it up. I've hit it about 7 times. Hey, yo, what did he say? He hit it 7 times? Yeah, so I hit it 7 times. And I've gotten a lot of runes so far. I got double airs, double fires, double waters. So that's really good. And I just got my first iron arrow dropped. I'm going to drop all the arrows, obviously. I'll keep the bronze ones because I can stack them on me. But the iron ones are going to go on the floor, obviously. And right now I'm just killing goblins and trying to get those easy clues. Oh, you can still get strength potions. Shit. My inventory is going to fill up with trash. I hope these are useful in the future when we get a bank, but either way, we are coasting right now. Just gonna hit this up. Hopefully we get paid out decently on some air runes and some water runes because as we're killing goblins, we're getting body runes. So, you know, EXP is EXP, you know, I don't care. Plus I'll splash a lot with the full armor that I have on. So it's EXP and I get to cast it multiple times on the same dude, so I'm not stressing it. Any sort of magic EXP we can get is great, even when we get bones to peaches. I'm gonna be casting that like all the time because it's actually, I think bones to peaches uses water runes too. That'll suck, but if we can get magic EXP some way, we're gonna get it. You know, I'm gonna work on that. So excellent gains, and I'll come at you at the end of all this when we figure out exactly how many runes we got. But that is bolts. Fuck, you could get bolts too. That sucks. Okay, so we're coming up on the end. I think this 1% might end up just being nothing. I'm pretty sure it always ends up being nothing. But regardless, we are looking pretty good. I want to show you guys what we got from this as soon as this thing closes. And my wife is messaging me on Discord, and she will probably call me because I'm recording, and that's always how that works, you know. But 3, 2, 1. I'm tripping. It's only been 30 seconds. I really want to just wait for it, even though I know it's going to be nothing because part of my mind believes that it will be something. So we'll just be patient for our 1 minute. Sorry guys, I know these clips tend to be a little bit of me yapping, but you know, I'm playing a game the worst way possible, so bear with me. Bada bing, and then we get forced out. Bada bing, you failed to complete the maze in time. Take a look at what we got. Boom, 133 air runes, 140 blue runes, water runes. Sitting pretty. That means that we can cast all these without a care in the world. Look at that. You love to see it, all that EXP. This is just a little iron scimitar upgrade. I want to make sure that I caught it on camera for you guys. So there it is. Hurrah. Also, while I have you here, please let me know if you enjoy having background music to these clips or if you prefer it to be vanilla like I used to do. We are blessed with another opportunity to see Leo, which means that we can deposit our things and we can get our nice little EXP lamp, so always happy to see him. This is yet another failure of a beginner step. This is our second ever Doric step. And would you guess that we didn't do it? Would you guess that we get another step after this and it's not another Doric step? It's unfortunate, sad to see. So guys, as you can see, we have our iron full helmet and iron square shield upgrade. We've been slowly working on the smithing grind, But for the rest of this episode, it's actually going to be less about the smithing grind, and we're going to actually knock out that thieving grind. As you can see, I have memberships again. I stopped paying for membership for a little bit because of the move, but now we are on our way, well on our way to our membership, and well on our way to knocking out that thieving goal. Okay guys, so we are closing in right now on 60 attack, and I told you guys after I got 60 attack I would leave it off and then I would just work on strength and defense, and we'll see what combat level we're on. Well, some of you have guessed 82. I'm currently 71. I don't know how fast I'll be getting these levels, but 71 is pretty damn high. We are at 24. Remember, we've changed our smithing goal to 33, and it was polled, so most of you agreed. If you don't agree, I'm very sorry about that, but it just makes more sense because with the chunks that I'm at, it's quite possible that I'm just gonna end up rolling a chunk that will require 99 smithing, and this just kind of makes it more difficult. But yeah, we are at 24. We only have to get to 33, which is still a huge hike. I'm getting really unlucky with the iron bars, fuck ton of bronze bars, but exp is exp, so I'll take whatever I can get. I don't think I'm going to no life trying to get an air staff from the casket from killing men, so I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. I think if I just hunker down, and it's gonna take as long as it takes, but if I just hunker down and kill these dwarves, this will eventually be finished, and the only thing that will make this speed up is random events that give me exp. So that's where I'm at right now. I've kind of accepted the kind of position I'm in. I do have an upgrade to look forward to soon. I think 31 we get the ability to make an iron plate leg. Yeah, so we got 27 is the bronze with the iron kite shield, which is barely even an upgrade, but the iron plate legs are going to be huge. And then after that, 33 will be the iron plate body, and that will be absolutely stellar. We will be done. We'll be done. We still have to get the 40 thieving, but I'm not going to make that a separate video. I'm just going to try to take care of it in this video. This video is probably it's currently 11:26. I think I uploaded around November 11th for November 4th. Oh, an iron bar, cool. Yeah, I uploaded around November 11th for November 4th, so it's been a hot minute, and we barely scratched the goal. And with the season and working two jobs, it's been really hard for me to hunker down and play. So today's Sunday. Sunday's my only day off. I try to get a couple of sessions in, a couple of random events, like 3 random events a day, to see if I can get some more of that exp, because a lot of this has been exp from the random events, because you know I'll go a couple of 100 kills without getting a bar. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Use this. It's not gonna be in level. But hopefully we will get a random event soon, and we'll see 25 very soon. Yeah guys, so you know, I had recently just moved across the country. I no longer live in the wilderness of Florida. I have moved over to the north, bigger, greener pastures, but not really greener. It's all mountains. So it's been a hot minute for me. We got our membership again, and we are knocking out our thieving goal. Now the thieving goal is just obviously me, you know, picking this guy's pockets all the time, but you know, there's not really much different from it. But I do apologize for the big break in not uploading. It's just been, you know, me moving across the country, moving my cats, also, you know, trying to take care of everything else we had to do. But this episode, spoilers, we will just get the 40 thieving, and I don't have a lot of footage for it, unfortunately, just because of the move. So I hope you guys are understanding, and I'm sorry that I didn't edit this episode that much. I probably could have done more, but I promise that the next episode is going to be big and beautiful as we knock out that final task to finally get ourselves a new roll in the trunk, and I'm honestly so excited for it. Hey, sorry guys. Okay. What's going on, everybody? It's so good to see you again. So I am now living in my new home, and I've been playing on mobile and on my little laptop. I have a little what is it called? Like a Chromebook. There you go. I just had to look down and Google Chrome. Yes, I've been playing on my Chromebook. My Chromebook actually doesn't have a RuneScape app, so I have to run Linux to play Chromebook, and of course I get a text message. So right now I'm just recovering my HP as we work on our thieving grind. Look at us, 36. We're getting closer and closer to 40. Unfortunately, I do not have a whole bunch of clips of me thieving, because one, it's just left clicking a guy, and then two, it's immensely boring to try to make clips like that. So most of these levels have just been me thieving all the way down to 10 HP, and then coming over here fighting these guys, stocking up on some nature runes, some chaos runes, and some mind runes, including the earth. I get all of these runes from here, so this is a very, very rune effective trip right here. But that's pretty much what it's been, is just stocking up on these runes, doing our best, and trying to get those clue scrolls, because we still want that beginner clue to potentially do those Doric steps and unlock the air rune. Well, since I've got you guys here, I've decided that I want to do a little bit of talking, because this episode is pretty much just me thieving. So you'll probably see me start the thieving grind and then me end the thieving grind. So in between, I'm gonna have to have a big old chunk of talking, some yapping. Am I too far away from the mic? Let me move it a little bit closer. Sorry. Alright, I wanted to move it closer for the yap session. So, I want to talk about these chunks. So, I don't know if I've made it clear to everybody, but let me just post up. We talked on the YouTube channel, and we've come to a couple of conclusions, right? The first conclusion is that because we are dropping non-unique 1 out of 64s, so basically anything that is a 1 and 63 and under will start a mandatory task, right? So like, let's say we had a 1 and 63 drop of like a 1 and 63 drop of like a knife, right? Let's say we had a 1 and 63 drop of a knife from somebody. Well, since that's here, I will then have to get that knife and then fletch the highest level bow I can within my squares, which would be an oak bow down here, right? So that's how we've decided that this works. So that also means that because the coal is a 1 and 128 drop, which we've gotten the coal a couple of times for sure, don't get me wrong, but because it's a 1 and 128 drop, we will not be grinding all the way to 55 smithing. And the biggest reason for that is because a couple of people on the YouTube channel had agreed that it's just making the grind slower, and we have such a long way to go. So like, if you look at where we have to go, we have to get to God Wars dungeon to fight next, right? Whereas I don't even know where the fuck that is. Is this God Wars dungeon? This is probably God Wars dungeon, right? Oh, this one. So we have to get all the way up here, right? And bring that back out. So we have to go boop boop, and then probably this way, right? To get all the way up to God Wars dungeon, which is right here, right? But that's actually not all we have to do, right? Because we actually have to do, in order to fight next, which is our goal, we have to do Desert Treasure, which means we have to go all throughout here. And since we're here, we're probably going to end up rolling chunks this way. So the way I'm going to be doing it is I'm going to be making it so that we do the double chunk roller, and I'll pick one of those 2 chunks. Now, if I roll a double 99 chunk, I mean, then obviously I have to do a 99 chunk, but I'm not gonna like willingly just make it so that I'm dead content for a long time, because I want to upload videos for you guys, right? So with that being said, once we complete this this chunk right here, right, this little fucking doomsday device, right, which instead of it being that that 49 smithing, it's been lowered to 33 for the iron. Once we've completed that, we are going to then have to pickpocket, which we'll probably do the pickpocket this episode. So finish pickpocketing, we'll pickpocket a guard for 40. And then after that, our only goal would be to cast low-level alchemy, because we substituted high-level alchemy because we don't get a lot of runes on this chunk. Air runes are not really a feasible drop from guards. And guards are camped a lot in members, and the only way I would like to do it is in members. Um, we don't have to cast high level alchemy. We're just gonna make it low level alchemy because realistically, guys, I want to release content, and this is taking a hell of a long time, especially because I'm a pretty busy guy. I just got a nice full-time job locked up, but unfortunately, in that full-time job, I am not allowed my phone. I have to lock it up in a locker, so I won't be able to, do this as much. So I want to make sure that I'm doing things that are feasible so we can still do our goal. And if it ever comes to a time where I'm so popular on YouTube, which it probably will never happen, my editing's really bad. But if there's ever a time where I could do RuneScape full time, then yeah, maybe I'll go do those crazy big grinds. Nice 8K cash stack. But yeah, that's where we're at. I just need to cast low level alchemy, which is the substitute we have for high level alchemy, and we have the caveat that if we do end up, I stopped picking up bronze arrows. If we do end up getting an air staff, then we'll probably make it so that we have to cast the highest level chaos spell, which will be firebolt, because that's the highest level rune that we have access to, like on a non 10128, which actually I don't even think it is. Realistically, yeah, it probably isn't, but we'll make it so we have to cast chaos, the highest level chaos spell, if we get the air staff, which will just mean that we'll spend more months in this chunk, but I really don't want to. I don't want to spend more months. Well, that's that talk. Now, let's talk about these current chunks that we can roll, right? So let me go to the map, right? So we can roll any of these chunks, right? We got this chunk right here. I can't roll this one because I don't count going diagonal as a chunk. So we can roll this one. 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 Is that it? Wait, tell me, is that it? What the fuck? This one? Oh wait, no, we can't roll this one. We can't roll this one. We can roll this one up here. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. So we can only roll 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that gives us a pretty good chance to not roll the 99 chunk, right? Because we'll roll 2 of them, and then I'll pick which one. Now, I need to talk to you guys about this chunk right here, right? So let's just make sure that I'm not tripping. Nope, I'm not tripping, right? So if we get into a place where we have to roll this chunk or this chunk, like let's see, these are the 2 chunks that we roll, this is going to be a nightmare, right? Because this one has a lot of mana. So we have to get uniques, right? Any unique that we roll, we have to get. This is probably worse than this. Right, and you're probably thinking, yo, bro, this has 99 smithing, 99 mining. Yeah, but it's guaranteed resources. I can just AFK mine and shit like that, do motherload mine, and it really won't be that crazy, Like it will suck. Don't get me wrong, it will suck, but it won't be that crazy. But if we roll this chunk, where is it? This chunk right here, bro, and we get Taverley Dungeon, bro, dude. All these uniques, I'm basically gonna be fighting like my way through this dungeon. Where is the beginning of this dungeon? Holy shit. Is this it? Yeah. So I'm gonna be fighting my way through this dungeon, collecting uniques, fighting chaos druids for probably stuff. But the biggest thing, guys, about this chunk is that there's no bank still. So like, what do I do? Draymond tree, what the fuck? Like, what do I do with this stuff, is there a bank in here? In this dungeon? No, this is just a keymaster. So yeah, no, there's nothing. There's no bank, right? So like, that's crazy. So I will most likely be avoiding, if I can. Oh wait, I can roll this chunk too. Oh my god, that one's a 99 too. Holy shit. Yeah, so these are the chunks I can roll. I can roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? These 3 chunks are awful. This is the chunk I want. Now, this chunk has its own grind too that I'm pretty sure I'm not aware of, but that's doable. And also, this chunk allows me to do clues, so I'd be happy with it. This chunk is crazy. This chunk is crazy. This chunk is crazy. I still don't even know which uniques I have to get, but I do know I have to get a Visage, right? Because that's a unique from a Black Dragon. So I'd have to get a Visage. I don't think I'd have to get any of the Cerberus tasks because I don't have a way to train Slayer. But I do have to get this Visage. So That will create a big issue. Yeah. So the only thing the only non 1 in 63 drop and below that will instigate a grind will be something that is a unique. And it doesn't have to be a unique where it's like, oh, only this boss drops it. Like if it's a rare enough item, and we all know it's a unique. Like a Visage, we all know a Visage is unique, right? Whether I get it from A, B, or C, it doesn't matter. Getting a Dragon Visage is a unique. So if we ever run into that issue, then that is looking pretty rough for us. And yeah, there's no bank here. This is an issue because there's no bank here, and there's still like really not good food here. I know that there's worms that I can grab around here. I can grab worms around here, and there's another crop circle, but there's still really not good food here. Falador would be probably the saving grace of this account because I mean, yeah, we'd have to fight Mole. I think probably potentially, we'd have to fight Mole. Or not, because I don't know if we can actually make a fire source. What I have 2 hammers? Drop that one. I don't know if we can make a fire source within these chunks, potentially. The mace shop has an adamant mace upgrade, that's cool. But the bank right here, that's the biggest saving grace because gosh, man, like if I have to do any of these chunks without a bank, this one will give me a bank, but if I have to do this chunk or this chunk without a bank, it would be so annoying. It would be very annoying because especially without a good food source either. I'd have to come here and actually like no joke kill goblins for wines. That's crazy. Imagine that. No, thank you. So yeah, that's where we're at, and I'm sure there's a bunch of other shit that will come up with will come about once we, you know, start rolling chunks again. But if we roll the wilderness chunk, I'm going into the wilderness, guys. I'm going into the wilderness. Anything to dodge these 99 chunks. If I can dodge these 99 chunks, if I have to take the longest way possible, I'll do it. Like I don't care. I'll do it. If we have to go all the way through here and get to Edgeville, Edgeville's a fucking son of a bitch too. Oh my god, I don't even want to go this way. I'd rather just go this way and then fucking take this charter ship all the way to Port Sarim. We'll do it. We'll do what we gotta do. But anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm sure that this clip is probably pretty long, and I'm probably not going to edit it because I really don't have a lot of time recently. But things are getting better. I'm in my new house with my parents, and you know, I'm starting my new career, and I'm excited about that. And this market in the United States is impossible for a human being to survive on their own unless they make like 70, 80K, and I just don't make that right now. I might in a little bit, in like 3 years, I might make 70, 80K, but 70, 80K might be the new 30K in 3 years. Who knows? Ooh, grapes. Awesome, awesome. While I have you, this is how I fill my my jugs with water. So this is super weird, but if you go in here, for some reason, there's a bucket with water. And if you just go like this, boop, got 2 buckets filled with water, and then I put my grape in it. Isn't that cool? I really wish that they just put ice fiends down there. I actually never checked members to see if they put ice fiends down there, but still pretty cool. Anyway, we're at our 61 HP, so that means that we no longer have to fight any goblins. I'm going to go back to thieving, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm really sorry that this episode took so long to get out. I just, you know, I moved across the country because I got a pretty decent, I can't say job offer, but I got in an interview process with a job that I really wanted, and they required me to have a physical interview, not a Zoom interview. So I moved across the United States to come get this bread. So you know, I'm sure you guys can appreciate my diligence in that, and I'm still failing this even though I'm 36, but you know, I'm still out here pushing out this work. Video probably coming tomorrow. Today is 12/18/2023, so 2019/2023. I have to get a video out because regardless of whether I complete this or not, I have to get a video out because I have an interview on the 20th that I cannot it's going to take up my whole day. It's going to be a lot of you know, a lot of tasks in that interview that I have to file out. So I'm pretty excited about it. Hopefully I didn't like forget any documents that I need for the interview, but I'm pretty excited. Mainly just to have a job that pays pretty decently, so where like I don't have to ask people in my clan chat if they could give me a bond so I could be a member. I could just afford to give 2 accounts membership. That'd be nice. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, after this clip, it's me finishing the thieving grind. You know, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry it took so long. I really am, and I really wish that I had the time to edit this episode as greatly as it deserved. But I promise the next one will be better. I promise the next one will be better. I do. Okay, another mime random down. We are happy to see that. That means we have a mime mask. Oh no, I thought I was done with the mime stuff. Oh shit, man. Whatever. That's another cosmetic. I got a whole fucking costume here. Shit, man. Whatever. Alright, well, I thought that was going to be EXP, but it's not. But that's got to be the last mime one, right? How do I check that? Check the collection log. And we'll go to mini games, or is it other? Is it random events? Boom. Yep, that's all the mime is done. Now all we need is the baguette and the lederhosen, and we have completed all of those. That's crazy. I never thought I'd green log a collection log. I mean, I haven't yet, but I never thought I'd be able to do that. I haven't even done it on my main. It's crazy. Actually, I really don't get randoms on my main. I don't know why. Either way, very, very cool. Don't want it though, so we need to see our boy Gravedigger again. Leo got to sort us out with the bank situation and with that nice EXP lamp. Leo's honestly my favorite guy to see, to be honest. Very happy when I see my boy Leo. Anyway, yeah, we're still juggling this shit. I'm a little disheartened because our random was so shit. I don't want to be here for 800 years again, so why is this still coming up? My random event tracker is fucking off too. Very weird, very weird. Not happy about it. I'm very tempted to just grab it and just talk to him. Oh god, I hate the idea of this, but it's been such a long time since I've gotten a clue step that it doesn't make sense to not actually try to complete this. And why is Rusty Rusty's a fucking tank? Rusty, dude, please. That's funny. They put like nothing in the chat because it's mimes and mimes don't talk. This is very funny. Oh, wrong chat. Yep. Okay, so I have no idea what happened to the audio in this clip, but it looks like it didn't work out. It's just a really loud noise. But this is 40 thieving. Boy, I loved when they would walk in this corner. Oh my god, we've got a nice cash stack. So no matter which side we end up rolling, we'll be able to afford all the good stuff in those areas. So I'm pretty excited. And we got our pickpocket off, so that is one more task down. This is a good old goodbye to this thieving grind, and the last thing we have to do is that pesky little smithing grind, as well as a little bit of a magic grind. I mean, that's really just RNG. I just need water runes to do bones to peaches, and then I get that shit done. So we are well on our way to finishing this chunk up, guys.